Hello, this is a tutorial on how to add content to your Weebly website. Now, if you remember from the first tutorial that you viewed about your Weebly website, we were adding pages or topic pages to your main screen. So you can see we have home, contact, reading, math, ISTE standards, and I'm sure that you looked through your syllabus and you added the other topics too. But let's revisit and go back into pages. There are just a couple of things. Now, if you have a page and you decide that you do not want to have it actually on your website, if you click on it, for instance, contact, if I click on it and say delete page, it prompts me, are you sure you want to delete it? You just say yes, and then it goes away. If you want to reorder the way in which pages appear, you can just simply click and drag them to whatever order you want them to be in as they go across your home page. So that was something that we didn't go over, and now you know how to do it. We're going to go back to building our page. So I'm going to click on math and I'm going to click on build. Now, a couple of things. You may not want your logo, my site, to appear right here. You could change it, or you can just simply turn it off and you won't see it. You don't have to have a logo there if you don't want it. But what you may want to do is you may want to click here where it said add text and then just simply add, MAT 803-001 or whatever you may want to add. If you want to give it a name of your website, you can certainly do that. I'm pretty open to whatever you want to put up here that signifies that this is your educational technology website project. Now, and scrolling down, if you did not want to have this image, you wanted to use a different image, obviously, where it says edit image, you would go ahead and click on that, and then you would be able to create a slideshow, change the image. Actually, you're not going to be able to create the slideshow because I do not want you to purchase the pro version of Weebly. I don't want you to spend any additional money that you don't need to spend. But obviously, you can click here and go into editing features and upload a new image if you'd like. But also unnecessary, you can certainly use just the standard theme if you'd like. To add content, it's pretty easy. It's simple drag and drop. So if you want text with an image, you just simply click and drag. Here you can upload an image, and then you can simply, I forgot what I was on, I believe I was on math. You can start adding information about math. Maybe you want to talk about dyscalculia, and then explain that. So on and so forth. And you would just continue to do that. So if you wanted to add additional text but no image, you just simply drag it down. And then it says click here to add your text. Very simple. Here you have an editing toolbar just like you would find in Microsoft Word, where you can bold, italicize, underline, increase the size of the font, decrease it. So it's pretty straightforward. Same thing with adding an image. If you just wanted a standalone image, you can just simply click, drag in the image, click to upload, and your image would be there. Very, very simple. And if for some reason you added it and you decided you didn't want it, just simply click delete and it will disappear. So adding text is very straightforward, just simply dragging in whatever format you would prefer. It's right here. I'm simply going to take a look at structure. I'm not really worried about getting into columns. This is just a matter of design and preference. If you wanted to do columns, you can certainly do that and drag that in here. But unnecessary. if you don't want to use it. But one thing you will need to do is in this particular course, you are going to create a screencast on a particular subject. So I definitely want you to take that screencast. Not only are you going to post it on Moodle, but I also want you to post it on Weebly. And since you're going to be uploading it to YouTube, you're simply going to drag the YouTube symbol out onto the appropriate page. And what you're going to do is add a YouTube video to your site. And just give me. So if you want to, you can simply click here and watch this video on how to add a YouTube to your YouTube site. But just by simply clicking on this bar, let me just stop it, and clicking right here and copying and pasting, or essentially pasting in the YouTube or the web address, you can add, I have it in there now, you add your site just by simply clicking on the enter or return key. So what you can see is I have a website or a video tutorial on how to download Bookshare, or the software on Bookshare, which is Read Out Loud, which we will learn about in this particular course, right here embedded into my website. So it's very simple and easy to do. Just simply drag out this icon for YouTube, click on the bar, the title bar up top. This will appear where you can simply paste in your URL for your YouTube that you created, the screencast, and boom, it goes right into your website. Very simple and straightforward. Now, another thing that you can do is you can also drag in audio, and it won't let you do audio anymore because it wants you to go into Pro. So let's forget the audio for now. I do not want you to add the audio. Oh, actually, you know what? That was just a little teaser, a little advertisement to try to get you to do that. Let me just see one moment. Okay, so that was just simply a little advertising marketing strategy on their part to try to get you to upgrade to Pro. But the audio did pull in, so what you're going to do is you're simply going to click to upload. Just ignore this. Very annoying. Click here to upload your audio file. You will be creating an audio file. You're going to be creating a podcast and converting it and putting it into an MP3 file. So I want you to take that podcast that you're also going to create in this course and embed that into your Weebly website. So pretty much this is a drag and drop system. It's very easy to use. I think it is much easier than using Wikispaces. So this is why I chose Weebly. So I hope you like it and you find it fun and useful. Like I said before in the first video tutorial, Weebly does have a free educator Weebly site that you can have for your particular class. That would be private just for you and your students to share, very similar to Moodle, so that it wouldn't be available to the public. But we don't have a class to do that with at this point, but this is really the next best thing. Now, the key also is by January, or at least on January 24th, what I need you to do is I need you to press this little button right here for publish. Right now, I would not be seeing the content that you're adding until you press publish, and then it goes live, and really everybody could see it at that point. So it's up to you. You can publish throughout the entire semester as you add content, or you can wait until the very end. Now, the only other thing that you might want to do is if you are looking for feedback on how you're doing on your website and you don't want to publish it for the public to see, if you go into settings and you go down to editors and you click add editor, you can add me, at drew.edu, and you would make me an administrator and then just simply add me, and then I would have editing rights on your website, and I would get an invitation to view your website, and then I can give you some feedback. I won't alter anything on your website, but I certainly would shoot you an email and give you feedback. But that's just one way of allowing me to see your website prior to your website going live on the internet. So if you have any questions, feel free to contact me via email or by phone. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. But this is something that you will certainly use in your classroom someday. All right, thank you.